Hey, I heard you got a new best friend. Yeah, it hurts a bit. I won't pretend that it doesn't matter that you're with someone else.
Hey, it's me again. 2022 was definitely a year of travel and exploring and trying new things. And the end of the year was no exception. I spent much of December living out of my backpack between going to Colorado, a week of house sitting, and the holidays. I spent a lot of time living in the unfamiliar. So I thought I'd share some of the ways I've found to manage and thrive in the unknown. This time I went to Colorado with no set itinerary. I had a place to stay with friends, and I had bought the flight with leftover credit from travel earlier in the year. And my goal was pretty much to just see snow and experience a Colorado winter. Oh, and to go to some coffee shops because Colorado has some of the best coffee shops I've ever been to. This past summer, when I was traveling in Colorado, I actually put a lock on this heart in downtown Loveland. And for me, I put it on with the word stay in my mind. It was a promise to myself that I would pay attention to me and not leave myself and take care of myself, which has included slowing down my pace when I travel. I am the kind of person who tends to push myself beyond my limits, especially when I'm traveling. I think it's something that people can relate to, especially if you've been a missionary kid or maybe had some sort of pressure in your life to perform or show up in a helpful or okay way to the people around you. But for me, I'm learning how to pay attention to what my limits are, to pay attention to what I need to recharge and to take that time and make that space for myself. And I mean, sometimes you do choose to do those crazy weekends, to get no sleep and jump back into work on Monday morning. But I feel like if you make that decision knowing that you will need to crash hard on Monday night and you will need to sleep in on Tuesday morning, and then make a plan for that, it really builds trust with yourself. I think it's really important.
Hey, I heard you got a new best friend. Yeah, it hurts a bit. I won't pretend that it doesn't matter that you're with someone.
One thing I've been practicing for years now when I travel is to name my priorities. Just to give you an example, for this trip, my priorities were 3 things: go to coffee shops, see the snow, and spend time with my friends. Flexibility is great, but sometimes it's good to be inflexible about a couple of things, and those were the things I chose to be inflexible about. I try not to make a big list, but I do say my priorities out loud and then make space for them. It's how I build trust with myself. It helps me to leave the trip feeling satisfied and with no regrets because I paid attention to what I really wanted, and then everything else does get to be a surprise. Then I'm pretty open to whatever happens. One of my priorities was snow. And Colorado is known for their winters, but Aspen is especially known for its snowy winter vibes. It's a ski town in the mountains, and it's absolutely picturesque. My friends and I planned to go, but the plan was up in the air until the moment we left. Honestly, I don't even think we ever fully settled on a plan. There were 5 of us at first, but work and sickness brought our group down to 3. Then the tire of the car we planned to take went flat, and we couldn't do a 4-hour road trip on a spare tire, so we spent the morning getting another car ready to travel it, going to the car wash, cleaning the windows, and packing up. We left hours later than we had originally planned, abandoned the idea of going to the hot springs, and settled for the hot tub at the hotel instead. Ate ramen and fried rice sitting on the floor in our hotel room that night, and it was one of my favorite moments from the whole trip. When you're able to accept life as it comes to you, it really changes things. You make your own fun, and I think that often your own fun will look different from the quote-unquote normal fun, but fun really is subjective. It doesn't have to look the same as anyone else's. We ended up playing cards with a random stranger in a coffee shop, and that was fun. We didn't go skiing in Aspen, even though that's what it's known for, but we had fun. We did the things that made us feel like we were truly living life.
It should have been you. Another time, another place. I just
Know what you love, seek it out. Don't be afraid to ask for what you need or want. You're worth it, and people are often really willing to help. Show up to the moment. I know it sounds cliche, but right now is all we have. I have some crazy adventures coming, and honestly, I'm a little bit intimidated by them, but stick around, also known as subscribe, wink wink, and I hope to bring you along. I'm here for the crazy ideas and dreams, and I'll talk to you all next time.